Hello, Life Path number 4. This is Aya of the Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me today on this channel. I'm going to give you guys a tarot reading of some sort if you like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, please. I need to know what you got out of it. I mean, you can sit and watch quietly and, soak it all in. Also know that I'm making I make human design video, and I'm also going to make astrology videos, and these are all going to be like 4 minutes or so, maybe 10 if it gets deep. And so that way you can connect to like a puzzle, life path number 1, Taurus, human design, projector, something like that. I thought that would be cute. So we're going to look at your planet that the universe would like for you to appease. I think life path number 4 is ruled by Saturn. Which will have like a Capricorn energy. Maybe. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, life path number 4. Life path number 4. Okay, the asteroid that popped out for you is Vesta. And Vesta is about devotion. Wow. Interesting. Devotion. When I look at the colors of this planet, I think of devotion to your soul energy. Devotion to yourself. All right, I'm gonna draw some cards to see what comes out. I love that word, devotion. The keeper. That's all. That's what I asked. That's what I was asking for in my last relationship. I was asking for his devotion. I need devotion. And that's a word that we don't use much. Is anybody devoted to anything anymore? You know? All right, and these are the cards that popped out. Okay. So what popped out is the 9 of Fire, which is the 9 of Wands. It's going to take you extra strength and extra commitment, because you've reached a point to where you might be a bit bruised and battered by the journey, or that you feel like you've gone through this so many times when it comes to being yourself in the world, because the sun popped out. Living your truth, you need to be devoted to your inner truth. You need to be devoted to your joy and to the new possibilities coming into your life. It's going to take commitment to it, because it'll be easy for you to get lost in the sauce of being uncertain, and not listening to your intuition, thinking that your devotion, being devoted to things that aren't really you. Why would you do that? Like, what would make somebody do that? We do that all the time. We take our eye off of our divinity and our highest good, because it seems like a task that it's the goal and the end result seems far off. And so we get diverted by something shiny. It's close enough. And we get distracted because the High Priestess reverses To me, someone who is having distortion psychically because they're looking outwardly for validation, and they may be competitive and may have jealousies and stuff to clear up within themselves, and they become devoted to, their not true self. They're not self, and you can get bitter, and you can get completely off track. But it's just going to take you some devotion. You need to know that you know without a doubt that where you're headed is good for you, and it needs to be good enough for you. Wherever you are in your process right now, maybe you should start doing gratitude affirmations, spending more time in nature, sometimes taking a break and stepping outside the process and doing something completely unrelated. And the interesting thing about the universe is that when we think that we're off focus, and maybe sometimes we're afraid to take a break because we want to reach our goals fast instead of taking our time, letting things take their natural course. But when we take a break, the universe still gives you exactly the messages that you need to hear, and you can probably hear them even clearer because your mind and your distorted ego isn't interfering. Because the sun is about your ego as well. you know you might be using the strength of your ego to try to get to know yourself spiritually, and the ego needs to be kind of moved out of the way. These two cards are kind of like, I wouldn't say opposite of one another, but I mean, if you want to look at the message it's giving you, is that you need to shine the light on how you're not devoted to yourself. You need to be honest and tell the truth. And maybe the light is shining on you and somebody's telling you that, okay, you're looking crazy out here in these streets, and you might not want to listen. But since it's the high priestess, probably nobody can see it. And it's going to be up to you to take responsibility and ownership of this space for yourself. Okay. I want to tell you guys to please like, subscribe, and comment and interact with me, please. I really need that. Also donate. I need that as well. So to help me keep the channel up and maybe even make it even better. I have lots of things in store for you. Like making content for sensitive people, making a web series, making skits, and I have Unicorn Collective meetup, and I plan on getting together with them and just doing really fun things to liven up the media space for people who like spiritual content, but we still want to laugh and have fun and kiki as well, and talk about topics that relate to us, like twin flames and stuff like that. Like, where I want to be the one to make that type of that media, because I know what I'm talking about. I don't want it to get into the hands of a person who's going to twist it and put evil matter into it and try to sell it to you like it's a good thing, and you have to comb through the energy because it's all fucked up and weird. Like, I don't want that. And so I would like to take control of that media space, and take ownership of it, because that's my purpose. That's part of my purpose as a leader, here. All right, and I also have these Sri Yantras for sale. I guess they're for sale. I got them with you guys in mind. I don't know how we're going to divvy them out. These Sri Yantras are ruled by the goddess Lakshmi, which is the goddess of abundance. They're 24 karat plated. And I think I got these from Thailand. India, actually. I ordered these from India. Yes, India. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you guys very much. I hope this reading was sufficient for you. And don't forget to watch your corresponding videos with your sun, moon, or rising sign and your human design character. Okay, bye.